it's more than a crush.
Mother, please don't start this again.
Gwen, you are a fool if you don't see what's going on here. Teresa is absolutely in love with Ethan. Isn't that right, Ethan? Well, Ethan, tell her. Tell your fiancé that Teresa is in love with you.
No, Ethan, don't say a word. Mother, I want you to stop this. We are under enough pressure trying to plan the wedding without you trying to stir up trouble. Teresa is our friend.
Oh, your friend. You know, I can't tell you how many times I hear that story at the club. It's always someone's best friend who just happens to run away with someone's husband. It happens all the time. If you'll forgive the cliche, with friends like that...
Look, if you'll excuse me, I'm waiting for an important business call. I want to check my voicemail.
Go right ahead, sweetie. Mother, I really wish that you would stop your paranoid ravings and stop listening to all the gossips at the club. They are suspicious of everybody.
Well, you'd be wise to develop a bit of suspicion yourself, young lady.
Mother, I don't want to talk about this anymore, okay? I'm in a good mood. The closer the wedding, the more excited I am.
That reminds me of Bailey's mother, and she said that Bailey has the measles and she won't be able to be your maid of honor.
I know. I already spoke to her, and she feels awful.
Well, you know, I'm sure she does. You've been best friends since your first year at boarding school.
All the time for Bailey to get the measles.
Well, you'll need a replacement. Why don't you ask Allison Granville? It would be an absolute social coup to have her in your wedding party.
Well, I already found a replacement, Mother.
Really? Who?
Actually, I asked Teresa.
You what? Have you completely lost your mind? Am I the only sane person here? How could you ask Teresa to be your maid of honor? I mean, why don't you just serve Ethan up on a silver platter to the little gold digger and be done with it?
Mother, you are overreacting as usual.
Nonsense. Apparently, I am the only one with a brain still functioning.
Please, would you just calm down? Mother, I'm completely sane. Look, Teresa has done nothing but help us with the wedding plans. She's been incredibly supportive of me and Ethan. I trust her. I have no reason to think she's a threat.
You are so naive. You have every reason to think that she's a threat. And now you've put Teresa up there on the altar right next to him.
Oh, good. Ethan, you can settle this thing for us once and for all.
Settle what?
Just tell me if I have any reason to feel threatened by you and Teresa.
Gwen, what kind of question is that?
It's a fairly simple one, Ethan. Just tell my mother if I have any reason to feel threatened by you and Teresa.
Gwen, I love you. You're the woman I'm going to marry.
Well, that's all I needed to hear, Mother, so why don't I take you home or else we'll be bickering about Teresa all night. I love you. Good night.
Good night. Good night, Rebecca.
Good night.
See, Mother, I told you I have no reason whatsoever to feel threatened by Teresa.
You're a fool, Gwen. I just hope that your foolishness doesn't cost you Ethan.
Oh, it is such a beautiful night. It's so warm. Oh, I hope the weather's this beautiful for the wedding.
If there is a wedding.
Mother, please don't start this again.
Look, I'm sorry, Gwen. I can't keep quiet when I see disaster looming.
What disaster? Mother, I promise you, Ethan and I are going to get married and live happily ever after.
I still say you're a fool, Gwen. Look, I know what I'm talking about. Teresa is after Ethan. And if you persist in keeping your eyes closed to the facts, she will get him.